The Monee Phillips Show.
You got it, girl.
You got it.
You got it, girl.
You got it.
You got it, girl.
You got
You
it.
the best. You the best. You the best. You the best.
Yes, sir, you know what it is. It's your boy DJ STYLZ in a place to be. It's going down. You live. It's official. The Monee Phillips Show. Monee, take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monee Phillips Show, and I am your host, Monee Phillips. Welcome, everybody. Y'all, this is going to be a fantastic show. Of course, I love helping so many people with their business, whether you're an author, entrepreneur, an artist, this is what I do on the Monee Phillips Show. I do this every Friday night, and so I had to bring different people on the show because I told y'all, 23, I determined to help so many people that have their own business. I want to do this because God keeps laying this on my heart every time I do the show to help them, keep pushing. And that's what I'm doing. So when y'all see me going hard every Friday, it's just because this ain't nothing that I just want to be doing. But I love meeting new people, new faces, loving meeting everybody so everybody get tuned in and what God is allowing me to do in hand with the show. So this is what I do. So I'm going to have a seat and I'm going to call my first guest because y'all do not want to miss this person that's coming on the show. All right, good evening. So look, of course, I always tell y'all about helping the children. We as adults, we have so many adults out here that are not helping the kids and teaching them the right things about life in general. And it starts with us as parents. But we also need to know that it's so many things we can do to help them, to keep them off the streets or keep them to doing other things. You always have to teach our children. So I decided to bring a special guest in the house, Mr. Fred Jones. Come on down to the Monee Phillips Show. Welcome. Thank you. Grab that microphone for me. All right. So, Mr. Jones, tell everybody who you are.
Hello, world. My name is Fred Jones. I'm an author of this book called Talk to Me Nice that I'm so honored to be on today with Miss Phillips to talk about today. Yes.
So I know I watch you a lot, and I see the comments that you put down there. Some things I be like, ooh, you be touching on my soul, baby. Some of the things, but also, he's a pastor, of course. Yes, and we talk about different things of how to help the kids and help each other. Right. So you talk about different things. And when I seen that you had wrote this book, I was like, okay, I got to get them on there because we always talk about us all the time. But what about the children? Right. So what made you want to write the book?
It's kind of what you just said. A lot of times I believe we forget about the children. So what initiated me to write it was because I noticed in Memphis especially, we see a lot of crime. Mm-hmm. And I always thought to myself, what was the heart of the issue? Yeah. And what I found out was it was communication. Mm-hmm. It was the fact that when children don't know how to communicate or young people don't know how to communicate, they channel it to something else, which calls them to do all types of different things just because they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to channel what's inside of them off to something else. So that's what leads to robbing, murdering, and all these different type of things. I just got a message on Facebook that somebody was doing something in Westwood right now. So a lot of these things are due to the fact of lack of communication or not knowing how to communicate.
And that's true. I mean, and it goes deeper than that because if you're not doing it as a child, just imagine when you get older what you do. The older people have temper tantrums. That's right. They always express themselves differently and instead of talking, they just ball up or don't even speak to somebody. You were talking about depression today. That's right. And you talk about how people are when they depressed and they're sit and they just ball into a little shell. And you just don't know that talking is everything. That's Speaking to someone that you can trust is everything. And I know how it is. Everybody went it. You'd be lying if you say you ain't never been depressed. You'll be lying. All of us have had our moments where we don't want to speak, where we don't want to talk. But then we'll come out our shell. Some eager to come out and some don't. Right. But, just imagine a child. Just imagine a child not able to tell you what's going on. I get on my daughter all the time. I'm like, come in and talk to me. I want to talk right now. I already know about a little boy. I already know little boy made her mad. But she'll come tell me later on, and it's good that she still communicate with me. I couldn't do that with my mom. You know what I'm saying? I would like some things, but not everything. And when you get to a point where your children are able to talk to you, take heed of it. Right. Man, keep that close to you, because a lot of kids don't like telling their mom or parents everything. Like, I want to tell you everything. You know, first thing I say, I ain't trying to be your friend, but honey, when I'm going to tell you you're wrong, you're wrong. That's right. That's what you're supposed to do. Not just say, go ahead and vouch for them. Just like, go ahead and do the drugs. Go ahead and do this. No, you need to talk to your babies. Tell them the right way to do things. They always have to make that decision. We all have. We all have made crazy decisions when we were young. And we still do as adults. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we learn from them. That's what we're supposed to do now. I don't know about everybody else. But I learned a lot of things, how to deal with a lot of issues and deal with the children and deal with your business and deal with people in general. Because, I mean, the world is so tough, cutthroat. Just imagine the children, how they're feeling. And you do see your parents always not communicating with others. Imagine how they feel like, well, my mom, I ain't never seen my mom talk to nobody. I never seen my parent, my dad talk to anyone, so I don't just go to them.
You know, I want to say something with kind of what you were just talking about. I think that it's important because when children are not communicating with their parents, they begin to do things to get attention.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
And one of those biggest things is a lot of people, we call children bad and things of that nature. A lot of times when I come across children like that, I don't think the fact that they're bad, I just think that there's something that they're missing, right? Yeah. It could be time. It could be anything of that nature. So, for example, you may have a boy, a child is acting up at school, but when you get home, he's not getting no attention. So he found out by telling jokes and messing with people, and even sometimes to the point of bullying other children.
Oh, yeah.
He gets the attention that he wants. So again, that is actually nonverbal communication, right? Which we talk about in the book as well, nonverbal communication, because all communication isn't just, me talking to you, you talking to me, but there's a nonverbal communication I believe that we as parents should catch on to at an early age, because if we do, I just believe that if we teach our children how to communicate better, we will have better citizens. If we have better citizens, we have a better world. So everything goes back to just the heart of communication.
And it starts from the house. It starts from home. It really does, because if you got your kids are not talking to you now, when they get to school and something happened to them and they come home, what they normally do, they don't say anything. They don't tell you what's going on. You have some that do, and you have some that just say, I can't tell them right now. I don't know what my mama may do. And always just because a child cutting up, you got to get a whooping every time. Like every time. I'm going to whoop your tail, We did all that when we were young, Get your tail in there and go lay down, go sleep, go get something to eat. No, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. And that's how our parents was when we were young. I don't want to hear it. Get your butt in there, teacher called me for something. But all the time now, you got to look at the other both ways now, because it don't be just the student, it be the teacher sometimes. Maybe jealous of John or Susie, or what kind of lifestyle they live, or what they always shop all the time, or looking like, I'm serious, y'all. It goes, it's so deep. And now we have an opportunity to know that. Now, what you gonna do? Now, you got these crazy parents up there now, they be like, I'm gonna go jet the teacher, like, wait a minute, hold up now. Now they get to a point where the student took offensive to certain things. You see them live on Instagram and Facebook where teachers knock the student out. The student like, oh, no, you ain't waiting on mama. Pow, knock you out. So, hey, the world has changed.
Monee, what's funny is children are just products of their environment.
Yes.
So a lot of times we get mad at children, but, whatever children do at school, essentially that's what they're doing at home.
That's right.
And we don't never want to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
We want to show up at the school as parents and act like, we're shocked. But the truth of the matter is you already been seeing that. You just been overlooking it.
Beating up Susan at the house. That's your sister. You beating her all the time, pushing her out the bed. She doing the same stuff at school. And you doing Susan like that, pulling on her hair and everything, because you've been doing it to your own sister. You've been doing it thinking it's cool. Right. And, man, you just have to teach the kids different way of things. I tell them all the time, like when boys were young, they showed different ways of how they like girls.
That's right.
So what we did, they used to pull on our hair and, pick with you all the time. And I ain't gonna tell you right now, I beat a boy up. I beat him. I told my that brother, I said, I'm tired of this boy messing with me. And I be doggone, he taught me how to fight. And they didn't know that I was on the bus beating them down. They had to pull me off for him and come find that boy like me. Hey, you didn't know. But see, that's how it is. So you have to teach kids on certain things that we went through in our lifestyle and what happened. And sometimes we be accurate of what they are doing now, you know what I'm saying? Because we have those outbursts. My son is artistic. So, of course, he have a small dose of being artistic, but he always, when he's eager to, I feel like he's like old spirit. He tell you right now, if something get on his nerve, he can't stand it. He be making too many no. I'm like, you can't control. We working on the control issue. You can't control. Everybody gonna get on your nerves, son. You can't. He be like, woo, man, everybody make too much noise. So you know, he's a quiet person. He's the youngest out of everybody else grown. Damn near grown. So you know, he's the youngest. He's the baby. So of course he's like quiet. Right. He's quiet at the house. He's on the computer. He's building. He love building things. But when he at school, you got to deal with so many other students. So you looking like, oh, Lord, my baby. He in middle school, but you like, oh, my baby probably going to beat up so badly. And you be hoping like, Lord, but he's just very attentive, like, he's not acting right. He's cutting up. And, you know, you notice those things about your children. And I'm like, he knows that if something he ain't doing right, he's going to say it. Like, he's the teacher.
You know, I say this again. It's so important. Words are so powerful. It's so important for us to have proper communication with children because I say it like this. And you spiritual. The Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And that literally means that every word have molecules.
Yes.
And molecules have membranes, and membrane stores memory. So that means that everything you say has the propensity to display itself.
That's right.
So you have to be very careful with your words because your words carry weight.
Yes.
You know. So that's why when you tell a child you ain't gonna be nothing like your daddy, that's you're putting that's a seed that you're planting inside of that child, and then eventually 8, 9, 10 years later you find out that he's kind of going down the road of his father, but it's only because of the seed that you plant. So a lot of times we're not disciplined with our mouth, with our tongues. And it's so important when it comes to children. That's why even as parents, when you get mad at your child, that's not the time to talk to them. That ain't the time to whoop them. You go get in the corner, go count to 10, and then turn around and then come and deal with them, so you can be dealing with them from a clear perspective and not because one thing I can say about our culture is we're emotionally driven. That can be good, but sometimes it's not so good because we can't do everything out of our emotions. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that is what hurt, pain, and all that different type of stuff come through. So I mean that's just very important.
Yes. So this book is called Talk to Me Nice.
Yeah, Talk to
now,
Me Nice.
see what I'm talking about. Now, these parents, we have that, you can hear a lot of adults talk about their childhood. And they talk about how their parents, when they grew up, how they was treated. And they always think about that. They said, my mom always told me, boy, you ain't gonna never be nothing. You ain't gonna be this. You're gonna be just like your dad, or you're gonna be just like this. So we're in that point in our life that we changed that. I
just think that just looking around the world today, I mean, right now, I mean, look at crime. Who's leading the crime right now? It ain't the older cats.
No, ain't nobody.
It's the 17, 16,
yeah,
19, 18, younger than that sometimes, right? And they're doing all this because they're angry, right?
Yep.
And the anger is coming from a place that they don't know how to communicate what they feel.
That's
so
right.
they challenge they channel that rage into action, and that's why they begin to do all these other things and like senseless murders and stuff of that nature. And we think that putting somebody in a prison or putting somebody in a cell is going to solve the issue. It's not going to solve the issue. They have to learn how to communicate, right? And the only way we're going to be able to do that is it don't start when they turn 18.
Yeah.
It starts when
younger.
It starts when little John is 2 years old,
that's true.
3 years old.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? And this book even challenges us as parents to actually be parents.
That's right.
You know, not just at the house letting your children run around do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, sometimes take time to invest in your child. You know, read your child a book.
That's right.
You know, look at them in the eyes when you say
when you say
when you say
nobody read nothing.
Yeah, we
y'all reading Facebook more, y'all reading the books.
We ain't
baby.
reading. We just TikToking today. But look at them in their face. Tell them I love you. All these things are very important because they're going to their child, especially their little girl, their little boy. They're gonna remember that when they get older. Yeah. Most people you run into today, they all have childhood issues.
That's right.
Everything is stemmed from the childhood.
Still from the child.
You
and
know?
And like I tell all the time, I tell my children, if they come to me and say no, I be like, what you say? And that look I give them, they be like, huh? What? No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know, oh. And I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? You have to stop them because when they get out here and deal with the older people, there's still a lot of older people out here, and they turn around and they're just so disrespectful. They don't say no, ma'am, yes, sir. I'm telling you, discipline is everything. It goes a long way. When these children get out here on their own, they got to get jobs and stuff, and they don't know how to talk like, yeah, nah, You be like, what? How you gonna get a job? But I guess they are hiring everybody. You know, everybody hiring everybody. And nobody got no discipline. Everybody just don't take jobs serious no more. It ain't the same no more. It's just the world is just coming crazy. But it still don't stop us to doing the right thing. And that's all I want people to understand. Do the right thing. Teach your kids. Sit down and look at them. At the table, eating, dinner, talking. What happened today? What this and that. We got to go back to the old ways of doing things so the kids can feel good. So when they get older and have kids, they can do the same thing. So I do this with my kids. Some things that I didn't do with my mom, I decided I want to do with my kids. It's all because of discipline of breaking the curse. That's right. Breaking that curse. And you'll see the discipline in your children and how they are and how they're changed. When they see the growth and the strength you have, they're going to want to do the same thing. And that's all we want. We want our kids to have everything in life that we didn't have. Right. A lot of things we didn't have, y'all. So we want to make sure our kids be able to have, because we ain't going to be on, we don't know when we going to be gone. We don't have a time anymore. I'm telling you, time is so limited and everybody leaving so fast. Young, old, it don't have no age limit. So we want to be able to make sure the kids get an understanding about life in general, because when we leave here, who else to save them? Who else is to save them? So, you know, I want y'all to get a chance to look in this book, and this would be a great book for y'all to get to teach your kids about how to talk nice. You know, so, you know, people be sitting around talking in the table and then they be saying all kind of stuff. And I know we ain't talking about the old day with grandmama, y'all get to acting the fool at the table and everybody want to cut everybody up. No, we ain't talking about those days. We just talking about how to help your kids grow and have a great conversation. When they get older, they'll understand, like, we actually did this, and it was nice that we actually got a chance to talk. My parents, my mom or dad or whoever you stand with, they be like, oh, I had those conversations. I love talking to my grandma. My grandma is 96 years old, y'all, right now. She's going to have a birthday coming up, and I'm telling you, the stories that you will be able to listen to, the things that they went through in her time and the days, you'll be amazed. So always good to bring your kids around the grandparents if they're still alive, great parents, so they can hear some of the story. Because I tell you right now, they probably don't even know why they're out of school Monday. Do they know why they out of school Monday? Martin Luther King Day. Do they know Martin Luther King? Did y'all tell about Martin Luther King? Have y'all went to the Civil Rights Museum? I don't know if y'all have, but you need to make your way down there Monday. I'm advertising y'all. But no, I'm just saying, Martin Luther King is a great day. Take your kids down there. Show them something about life. That's right. Show them something about life. Show them things, because like you see, all they seeing right now is killing. That's all they seeing right now. And I don't, you know, I just feel like it's more to offer them. They need to learn their history. Maybe they'll get some discipline if they learn their history. Know what we went through and the struggle and what is going on right now while we losing. We losing so many things, man. And every time you turn around, everybody hearing everybody about car. I was like, man, these kids don't care about it, but what we have worked so hard for, they don't care about that anymore. That's least of their words. They want to show y'all that they mad. They are mad. So, man, take a time out with your children and talk to them. So how can you purchase this book? Because I know they want to be able to purchase this book. If it's anything, y'all purchase this book so y'all can read to them this weekend.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's available on Amazon, so you can go on Amazon. And only thing you have to type in there is Talk to Me Nice, Arthur. My name, Fred Johnson. It should pull up. You can purchase on Amazon. And that's actually how you can get this book right now. And I want to say one more last thing. You mentioned something. At this table, as you can see the cover of the book, this is actually my family. So, of course, that's me right there, the
Okay.
bald head man. That's my wife right there, and my three
Okay.
children, which is
Aw.
Elisha, Ella, and Junior. So
Aw.
they are all featured in the book, and it's basically a book talking about the father teaching his children how to communicate properly as it relates to the things around the world. So in the book, you'll see some challenges, but then at the end, you'll see all those things are resolved. So it's actually a rhyming book, too.
Okay.
So as you guys read it, it rhymes, yeah, that's what the book is talking
But
about.
this is still, letting y'all know, this still exists. The man at the head of the table,
That's right.
the head of the household,
right.
who tells the story about him and his family, how they should grow, and how they should respect each other. This is still going, y'all. And whether or not y'all don't have that, still teach your kids, whether if you're not with your wife, your baby mama, whoever, if you have your kids on the weekend, do that one-on-one with them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be the picture perfect, but also do the one-on-one with them. You'll see the difference in them if you have to do that one-on-one.
Monee,
Take 'em to the side.
you probably know this. You probably have mud deer. I know all of us in here have a mud deer. If you black, you got a mud deer. But you remember how them Sunday after service dinners when everybody in the family used to just come over, sit down, and I'm talking about sit down at the table and having conversations.
Yep.
That was the whole purpose of
Yes.
of the title, like the illustrator.
Yes.
I wanted specifically for us to be at the table because I believe that that's what families need to return to.
Yeah.
Because it's at the table that we literally sit down and we can talk about life. Because if your child can't come to you and express themselves, parents, without you getting mad, upset, or bothered, then you're gonna have a problem on your
Yes.
hand.
Yes,
you
you
know.
will.
So that just encourage us to get back to that place and so we can learn how to communicate properly.
All right. Yes, you're right. You're so right. So, man, I'm telling y'all right now, this is a fantastic book. Make sure y'all purchase this book. Man, Mr. Jones, I appreciate you coming. Man, I'm telling you right now, I always wanted to help people and the kids because I know we have this every holiday. Nobody wants to do anything but just go to sleep, lay around. It's nothing to do, but it is something to do. They have a lot of things going on this weekend. MLK Day, everybody is off. So make sure y'all do something with your children, man. Show them something different if they never been. I pretty much sure that you'll enjoy it and they would too. And they be like, I didn't know, Mama. You just imagine how you'll light your kids up if you give them information that you might know. And they'd be like, I didn't know. You imagine how you would feel about that, your kids listening to you about stories that you probably know or heard, or your teacher, you thought about it in school that your teacher taught you. And you can tell them, because they'll be excited about it. I'm telling you, my kids all the time, I tell them like, I didn't know. And sometimes I listen to my son, he goes and tell me about a lot of history, love history. So he always bring up different history and show it to me, things that I don't know. And I just sit there and be like a little kid myself, excited, like, oh, I didn't know, tell me, son, I didn't know. You just don't know how they brighten up that child's life. So take time with your kids, man, and make sure y'all purchase this book. I really appreciate you coming, Mr. Jones, and tell everybody where they can go to church. Cause I know, man, this man here, if he a man of God and he's showing y'all the ropes, I'm pretty much sure he would love to have y'all come to the church. So tell them where they can come.
Thank you so much. So me and my wife is pastors of Acceleration Church, actually located 3885 South Perkins, suite number 4.
Okay.
Acceleration Church. Y'all can come over there worship. We're a church that we're non-denomination, and we just believe in showing people how to get to that place that God desires for them to be.
Okay.
You know. And we love everybody. Also, I want to say this. I love you, baby. Shout out to my wife. I know you're watching. And also my 3 children, Ella, Elisha, Junior, and the whole AC Family Acceleration.
Ow.
I love you all as well that's watching. And to all of my friends that's watching as well, thank you guys for tuning in. But, yeah, y'all come see us at Acceleration Church. We're just now celebrating our 2nd year anniversary. So, hey, we would love to have y'all. We
Okay,
actually starting a
great.
new series called God vs. Me this Sunday. So
Okay.
you guys want to come and check out, we'd love to have you.
All right. So make sure y'all, look, I'm giving y'all a church home to go to. I'm telling you. So I'm helping y'all out this weekend. So look, man, of course, I got some more guests to get into, but I appreciate you, Mr. Jones, for
Thank you
coming
for
on the
having me.
Monee Phillips
Thank
Show.
you. Thank
and
you.
man, I make sure y'all copy this book. Y'all, we'll be right back after this commercial break. See you in a minute.
Don't go nowhere. Don't change the channel. Don't change the app. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Center Stage Gospel Music live from Memphis, Tennessee. Hosted by Debbie McClennan and George Dean. Special guest artist, Spiritual Excitement.
Make a way.
Wait on the Lord.
He's gonna make a way.
Wait on the Lord.
Yes, he will.
Wait on.
Miss Ada.
He'll see you through. His promises are true. Just believe that God will take.
The Soul Sisters.
You've been good. Lord, been good. You've been good. You've been good to me. You've been good. You've been good to me.
Pastor Marcus Newson and the Newson Singers.
I need everybody to help me out here. Praise on my. Praise.
This week in the Artist Spotlight, musician and owner of Big Deal Production Recording Studio, J. Rye Jackson.
My band, though, you cannot get up there and play on Sundays unless you either come to Bible study or Sunday school.
So are you gonna do a little bit?
Yeah, if y'all sing, I will.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
I was lost.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm found. Blind, but now I see.
Watch Center Stage Gospel on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and your local Comcast. Download the SVP TV app right now on your television or any mobile device. To guest appear on Center Stage Gospel, contact George Dean.
Something, y'all. So I just want to say welcome to the Rocking Chair of Memphis. This is your first time, say yeah.
A place you've never been before. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's get in the shower. Girl, I wanna get you in the mood. I ain't in no rush. I got so many things to do to you.
That nigga. What happens stays between me and you. What's up? What's going on? Got a proposition for you. Come work for me, nigga. You'll never be another bum in your life.
What's this?
Well, that's my blood pressure medicine, man.
You think I'm stupid? You high as a kite. Stupid bitches.
Well, words on the streets that he was in a gang, and I guess his enemies got to him first.
He claim I know everything. You know damn well I don't know everything. Alright, keep your sick ass at home then.
One thing that I've noticed is that you're respected in your neighborhood. Around here, people love you and they respect you.
If you ever talk back to me again, I'll kill your ass.
But it's my block, you heard?
You said what? Deep, handle that business. I used to get high. Talking about so high, I didn't know whether I was talking about going. bitch ass nigga, where my sister at? Give it back, give it real. Give it back. Bitch. Recognize me?
Hey, yo, come on, let's go, come on. Shit, you on track.
This shit ain't gonna end well like you said that. Please don't do it.
She lying.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all, we are back on the Monee Phillips Show. Of course, I told y'all I got another dope guest in the house. I've been knowing this young lady, man, for a while, man. We've been modeling for decades, and I had to bring her back on the show. So, know what to do. Nisha, come on the Monee Phillips Show. Grab that microphone and have a seat. Oh, okay. You know I love you. Thank you.
Everybody, how you doing?
All right.
Thank you for having me, Monee.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. So look, Nisha has been doing a lot of things, man. She's been published in so many magazines and been still growing with different things she's been coming up with. So tell everybody who you are, just in case they don't know who you are.
Just in case you guys don't know who I am the Memphis Slayer. That's who I go by. I'm Nisha Brown Casting. And I am also on Facebook.
All right, all right. So, Nisha, I know you got a big event coming up. So, tell everybody about this event you got coming up.
I was like, basically, I was caught off guard with that event. And I was actually inboxed about that event in my Facebook page. And they was telling me, Nisha, we need you to come to this fashion show in Alabama.
Okay.
So, I was like, I started searching on it and doing my history on everything and everybody at the show and stuff like that. Then I decided to get interested in it. I said, okay, it seems like it's going to be off the chain.
Okay.
So I decided to participate. But this show, you guys, it's called NBF. And if you guys want to participate in there, y'all can come down there to Alabama. It's actually going to be in, help me pronounce this, honey, Telusico. Because, you know, I am from the South Side. I'm most definitely from the South Side.
Yeah,
but it's from
ain't no Memphis, I don't know.
Alabama. So it's a place I ain't never been before in Alabama. So they invited me down there, and it's most definitely gonna be a good, amazing show where they showcase fashion and things like that in that nature.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much that's what I'll be doing down there, ripping the runway and doing different stuff like that down there.
So I see you got you do a lot of paraphernalia. You have a lot of things that you have decided to come out. So tell everybody what all you have right now, because man, look, this is stuff we have to do when we are models. We have to sit up here and advertise ourselves. We do different things from lip gloss to all different kinds of things to get y'all tuned in to who she is. So tell everybody what you got as far as your paraphernalia.
Well, Monee, I'm glad that you want me to let everybody know. I actually have this chap that's out because I always see the women's come out with something like lip gloss for the women.
Yep.
But then I got to thinking, I had guys come up to me and say, what about the men's? Yeah, what about the men's?
Yeah.
So I invented and created myself. From my own very hands, I created this lip chap, which is called the Blue Ice Chap for Men.
Okay.
And I thought that it would be very interesting for a man to come in the store and try out the Memphis Slayer logo and also taste of the lips. Like, I mean, you got a woman, right?
Yeah.
So every woman wants to smell a good man.
That's right.
Okay, so I got that, and then I also came out with the Rich Girl Gloss.
Okay.
Because, you know, I call it the Rich Girl Gloss. It's, even though it's up under the Memphis Slayer, it's a reason, because someday I always used to tell myself, I'm going to be this and I'm going to do this, and I know that I can achieve that goal. I used to have people bully me in school. People used to tell me I'm not going to be this or I'm not going to be that. But then I thought different because my God had already told me that, you know, you got a chance to do this. You can be whatever you want to be.
That's right.
If you put your mind to it, never let nobody tell you what you can't do. So growing up young at 13 years old, watching Naomi Campbell and Tyra Banks, I didn't think that I was going to be that girl because I was short. Yeah. So I decided to create Rich Girl, and that's a lip gloss that I have also under the Memphis Slayer. Okay. And, you know, for you fellas and you women's, y'all get a hold of the t-shirt that's out there, the Memphis Slayer t-shirt. I also have that. You guys can purchase that as well.
Okay. So tell everybody how long you been modeling, so just in case they didn't know.
Just in In case y'all didn't know, your girl been modeling ever since 2015. That was the first year that I actually started modeling.
Yeah.
So, and actually, you guys, that's when I met Miss Monee. We did a lot of shows and stuff together, and I found that was interesting. She is killing it out there, you guys. Like, this is the next Oprah.
And you sit up
So
there and talk about 5'2". She was like, I'm 5'2". She talking about she's short. I was like, it always come back. I'm like, when I wear heels, they be like, oh, you actually short without the heels. I was like, yeah, then you ain't supposed to know all this. You supposed to know when I wear the heels, just know I'm coming.
Yeah,
but man,
like you said all the time, like people come up to me in person, they be like, oh my God, you so short in person.
Yeah.
But then on my photos, I be so tall.
Look tall, yeah.
It's actually how you work
yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything.
And the photographer.
Right.
And the photographer.
So yeah, I actually want to give a shout out to my photographer out there too, Greg Moore. Thank you for all you do. That is a head up, thumbs up photographer.
Yes.
So I like to give him his credit. That's who takes my photos.
That's right. And he have too many of mine. And I'm telling you, a phenomenal photographer, man. And I'm telling you, I have many photos that I have taken. And I know that she has been bringing out so many different photos for her advertising. And I be telling y'all all the time, when you being a model, we have to have so many photos so we can have to advertise ourselves. And without the photos, you know, how can you be a model if you ain't got nothing? You know, people watching your page, so they watching to see what you got and what you're putting out there. If you're doing any work, so anybody want, you know, an artist want a model or, you know, for the movies or anything, these are the kind of photographer work we have to actually advertise ourselves. So, and I still got pictures that still mind blowing that folks still try to grab.
Yeah.
So we always have to keep that work going and keep going. So anything else you got going on that you want everybody to know? Because I know, do you have your website and stuff?
Yes, I do. Before I give y'all that information, it's just like what she said. You got to love the skin you're in order to feel comfortable with what you do. You got to be able to stay motivated, consistent, and focused, and as well as humble, and put God first.
Yes.
If you put God first, you can be able to do anything pretty much. So yes, the body is all about art. Others may look at it different. Oh, she posted or she posted. No, it's about the art.
That's right.
That's what I call it.
Yeah,
so,
it is. It is art.
Yeah,
it is art.
It's creative art. If you can be creative, you can be creative about anything. And like I tell you, I mean, hey, you just go for it.
Yeah.
You know, never stop and for 1 second to think that you can't do it. You just keep going.
That's right.
No matter how you want to stop, you keep pushing for success. You never know what God's plans is for you.
You're right.
And for in the website that I have, you guys, you can also follow me on the OnlyFans. I do have that as well, and I can link that onto this TV show as well. But I also have like a Facebook page. You can follow me on Nisha Brown Casting, as well as you can follow me on Instagram, Nisha_model. And I also have another Facebook page, you guys, one of my top celebrity page. You can follow me under Nisha B Casting.
Okay.
So it's Nisha B, the casting model.
Okay. So Nisha been doing her work, man, putting in a lot of work, and I've been watching her, and I was like, look at her, and me and her both pumping each other up as we should, because we have been in the game for a long time, doing so many different things, and you know, you just never know where your passion may go to, and it's okay to try different other things as well. And I hope you consider get a chance to be in some of the movies.
I do want
to do that.
Yeah. And like you said, we as queens, we here not to be in competition with others.
Right.
I find it a lot down the timeline and in the world today. But I'm here to say that if you know somebody, God said, if you see somebody, help them.
That's right.
You know, don't overlook your shoulder, because that just might be that same person that might end up helping you one day.
That's right. That's true.
So never stop and think for once in your life that you shouldn't help nobody. Yeah, you can't help everybody, but help those that are in need.
That's right.
Because I did say, if I ever, like I said, I'm at the top, I consider myself at the top. I'm going to believe that because I wake up every day blessed. That's because I woke up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention that right there, once I reach the top, I already set my goal to God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to forget what I talked to him about, because that's something that I got to go back and capture between me and him, that I need to know that, look, this is something that I said I'm going to do.
That's right.
I know you said you was going to do it for me, so now I need to do what I need to do, and I'm going to give back to my community.
And that's how you
And I'm also working on a book myself, you
okay.
guys. So I've been
all
doing
right. That's good.
So it's basically going to be a good book about this model, and its model is me.
Okay.
It's called Memphis Slayer and the Model in the Mirror.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the book, I'm not going to tell you the true story about it yet, because I want it to be a good book for you guys to read. It's basically about this model that struggled in the career. of being the model in the industry. And there's a lot of people and women out there that wish they want to be a certain size, or not even just that, wish they can have that type of goal mindset to keep going and doing the things that they need to do, and want to know how I made it in my life and continue to keep going and what motivated me to keep going. Yeah. So this book is going to help a lot of women out there and ladies out there in the industry that wants to be a model. I'm going to teach you how to become a model, and I'm going to show you the struggles inside that book on how you can stay focused and consistent and keep going and being a model.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of them do want to know how to get into the modeling field. I tell them all the time, it's not an easy task, but it's always which way you want to go and how far you want to go as being a model. And it's different type of models, so tell them the different type of models that you do.
Yeah, she's correct about that. Miss Monee is most definitely correct about that. It is most definitely different types of model. Actually, I do feet model. I have done nude model, and I even did videos. I did print, and I also did commercial, and I have did acting just one time just to try it out. I loved it. So it's a lot of things in the model business that you can get into. I have done my body art, and actually, you guys, I just got published in one of the top magazine of internationally, a worldwide magazine, which is called the Black Mags. Okay. You guys can also check that out on Instagram under the Black Mags. Okay. They are over 124 worldwide followers on Instagram. Okay. So this is my number 32 publications, and I am proud and successful of myself, of my goal, with the grace of God.
You
and I have you to thank as well, Miss Monee, for being such a beautiful woman here on the Monee Show, and not only that, helping others just as well as I help others, as well as ourselves as Black queens. Yes. No discrimination.
Yes, right. That's right. I want to make sure everybody get a chance. You can do anything. As you notice, like I said, I'm a model, I'm an actor, and do the talk show. And man, it's many more things to come to help so many different people. And like I said, you never know where wherever you decide to do in life, man, you never know who can be able to help you. So that's the reason I just told them before we started the show that, man, I just want to be able to help everybody that come on the show and have a communication with each other. So you never know when you can be able to collab and do business and help each other in different things. So this is a great show to come on, the Monee Phillips Show, just in case you didn't know, to get your business and everything that you got going on out, so everybody can see what you're doing and they can watch you. So look, man, of course, I appreciate you coming on the Monee Phillips Show. I had your son on here before, and he been supportive, and we been seeing him growing too, and still doing great things. And man, of course, man, I love every time I see my people that I've been with so long and see them still grinding just like me, still out here humping and doing great things, man. I really appreciate you still supporting the one that be right beside you all the time, walking the wrong way. So we really appreciate you. So look, tell everybody your website and Facebook page where they can find you.
Okay, you guys, once more, you can find me on Nisha Brown Casting on Facebook, and on Instagram, you also can find me on Instagram under Nisha_model. You can also follow me on OnlyFans, Hot Pink Chocolate Freak, to those that want to subscribe to my page. So you guys also can just check me out up on there. And if you guys want to buy some of that new chap, you guys don't hesitate to look me up. And do not, ladies, for my ladies out there, it's windy outside. And you know how these lips get, but mine stay soft. So I advise you guys to get your lip moisturized, the Rich Girl
Get them
Gloss.
lips moisturized. I'm not one of them chap
lips. And I thank all my supporters, and I like to thank all my fans. To those, thank you to who support me, and to those that never supported me, I love you guys anyways.
Man, make sure y'all support my girl, man. If you look, if they fool with me, then you fool with them too. You know what I'm saying? This how we do it on the Monee Phillips Show. We're gonna take a small commercial break. We come back with our last guest in the building. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back, y'all.
Don't go nowhere. Don't change the channel. Don't change the app. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
So I said, I'll come on here and do a little something, y'all. So I just want to say welcome to the Rocking Chair of Memphis. This is your first time, say yeah.
Place in the mood. I ain't in no rush. I got so many things to do to you.
Ladies, do you feel feminine during your feminine flow? You know, your monthly cycle, your period? Are you still suffering in silence? The suffering is over. It's time to choose Rain. Rain is an all-natural, premium sanitary napkin with 8 layers of cotton, high-grade polymers, graphene to help cut bacteria by 99.9%. Ladies, let's protect the most precious jewel in the world, you.
Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins do not make any medical leave-back claims or personal recommendations of any kind. For more information, contact Marilyn McGee.
I'ma get that nigga. What happens stays between niggas.
What's going on?
Got a proposition for you. Come work for me, nigga. You'll never be a number bomb in your life.
What's this?
Well, that's my blood pressure medicine, man.
You think I'm stupid? You high as a kite. Stupid bitches.
Well, words on the streets that he was in a gang, and I guess his enemies got to him first.
He claim I know everything. You know damn well I don't know everything. Alright, keep your sick ass at home then.
One thing that I've noticed is that you're respected in your neighborhood. Around here, people love you and they respect you.
If you ever talk back to me again, I'll kill your ass. But it's my block, you heard?
You sound what? Deep, handle that business. You know,
I used to get high. Talking about so high, I didn't know whether I was talking about going.
Bitch ass nigga, who my sister? Bitch! Recognize me?
Hey, yo, come on, let's go, come on. Sit you on flat.
This shit ain't gonna end well, I can tell you that. Please don't do
She lying.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
We are back on the Monee Phillips show. Look, I had to say the best for last because this man right here came on my show when I first came to the building at the SVP Network. Young B in the house. Come on the Monee Phillips show. Pick that microphone right up there. All right, all right. My guy, Young B.
What's up?
Welcome back to the Monee Phillips show.
Thank you.
Like, different scene, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a little different in here. It's a little different. I see you leveling up for sure. You leveling up.
So Young B might tell everybody just in case they don't know who you are.
I'm B, Mr. 901. You know
All
what's going
right.
on.
All right. So look, man, I had shared a couple weeks ago that 3 years ago since we had done the show, and he was on the show at the beginning. And man, we came and we talked about him, but he have grown and blossomed up even more, you know, since then, just like me. So tell everybody what you got going on, because I see something great coming that have came out.
I just dropped my album, Legacy.
Legacy
just dropped, all streaming platforms. Very excited about the project. We've been getting a lot of good feedback, and so I'm back.
Yeah, man. Look, if you check the interview from a while back, couple years ago, and you look at him now, he don't even look the same person. You can tell he done grown. Like I said, you done grown up, boy.
Yeah. Hey, God been good. God been good for real.
Man, I mean, you
I
just
was
don't
going through some things on that first episode.
Man, look, I'm talking about. I look like this Young B. he ain't the same man no more. Yeah, he a grown up, y'all. So look, man, you know, all that becomes maturity comes, and that's the reason why you be able to do great things, different projects, change your little things around for you to fit in with the groups, with your fans and everybody, so they get tuned into what you got going on. And I know this gonna be a hit. Y'all gonna get a chance to hear some of it tonight. So Young B, man, tell them what all you been doing so far besides just the album.
You said besides the album?
Yeah, have you did any shows yet? Have you did anything? Any work yet?
The album just dropped.
Okay,
2 days ago.
Okay, so you ready to be on? You ready?
Yeah. I'm on my press run. I'm on my press run. I had to come see you first.
Okay.
You know,
look,
you the first.
Especially me.
Yeah. You know. So yeah, I'm just working, just ready to get back going. Finna get back on the road.
Okay, finna get back on the road.
Get back on the road, do some shows. I think we're gonna do the release party next week.
Okay.
Next week. I ain't locked in just yet.
Okay.
I got the merch available.
Okay.
The legacy merch for the new album. It's just working.
That's what I'm telling you, man. You gotta go hard when you're doing stuff like this, man. If you want everybody to be tuned in and what you got going on, you gotta bring everything out. Don't play with it. Have your album cover ready, your pictures and everything locked. Cause you know people be around here be playing and they have these little sheets and stuff. Hey, like, you want to check my CD out, man? Ain't nobody doing that no more. But look, go out there and get some professional work done. Get you some real
believe
photography.
It or not, though, people still asking for CDs.
I know that's fine. That's fine. Just have a good cover.
Yeah.
You know the covers don't be good, man. You know they put a little sheet, man, make copies on. Folks still doing that, man. I'm telling y'all don't believe me.
You gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta start, but somebody out there hungry for that work, man. It's a whole lot of people out here hungry for the work. A whole lot of people doing stuff, just doing hobbies. Okay, we have hobbies. You have people with hobbies that love to do art. You know, take pictures. You never know. So man, it's all about going out here and meeting people. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got. And look, it don't cost much to do no pictures. Why everybody think it's hard? You got. Look, stop doing them bathroom shot pictures and making copies and put it on your album cover. Don't do that. Don't do that. There ain't nobody for the buy that copy. No, I'm just But nah, be professional about your stuff, man. You're honest.
Yeah. No, for real. Image is everything.
That's right.
Image
is
everything.
Even make like you rich. You know what I'm saying? Play. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with it.
Fake it till you make it.
If it take a couple of $100, man, do it. And you know. The key is, if you ain't got it all together, don't do it at all. You feel me? Don't start something if you ain't got it all. Just go ahead and, you know, get all your stuff together, then push. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not ready, I'm going to say, for instance, doing the Monee Phillips show when I first started, you know, I knew I had to come with things that I had to create the look. You know, and first head off, I had to go buy things. I had to go buy sit-ups. I had to go buy, and as you keep growing, you add more. So a lot of people don't be understanding when you get your tax season, it's tax season, put into your business. You know, promotion is one. Here's your promotion right here. The Monee Phillips show. Come on here. Come on. Come on. We ready for you. Go on, promote your business. You've been out here. People don't know what you got going on. So look. This is an opportunity to help you grow, help you get pushed out there so many people can watch and see what you got going on. That's why I do a lot of demonstrations. That's why I bring people that's authors and producers and models and, you know, fashion designers. Everybody come on the show to show what they got going on, their techniques, because this is what you need to grow. Just in case y'all thinking, man, what channels can we find the Monee Phillips show on? Okay, we got Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, we on YouTube. You got to download the app just like y'all watch Fire TV, Tubi TV, all that. It's the same way. Same way. We got our own app, SVP Network. Make sure y'all check it out. And we there. You can also, if you ain't got that, and you know, a lot of y'all still hanging on Xfinity and the Comcast, we on 17, just in case y'all didn't know, we there too. We are 500 million digital on TV and 1 million on Comcast, just in case y'all didn't know. This is our 10-year reunion anniversary of SVP Network here at SVP. Everything goes on here. Monee Phillips show is bringing light to this show, making sure that y'all know, man, it's a lot of hard work and dedication to keep growing and doing this every Friday night. Man, make sure y'all book y'all spots to come here. I'm not doing this show for nothing, just so y'all can see what I got on every Friday night. I do this to help y'all to grow. And this is what I want people to know. This is where you be able to help each other and help everybody, you know, grow in different things they got going on. This is the opportunity for you to promote your album, your movie, your modeling, or whatever you got going on. Everybody watching, just in case y'all know. And I know they watch even more than that because, hell, I'm Queen Edge. So just in case y'all didn't know, man, make sure this is an opportunity to let yourself grow in different areas. And, you know, I'm here for it. So tonight we're going to get a chance to hear some of this music from the album, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Might let us hear a little song.
Just a little song. We're going to make, let me see if we can hear a little something, y'all. Okay. So look, we're going to take a small commercial break. We'll be right back so we can hear some of this music from the album. Hold on, y'all.
Pull on your bundles and grind on my... So I said, I'll come on here and do a little something, y'all. So I just want to say welcome to the Rocking Chair Memphis. This is your first time, say yeah.
Make your body go boom, boom, boom. Let me take you to a place you've never been before. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's get in the shower. Girl, I wanna get you in the mood. I ain't in no rush. I got so many things to do to you.
That nigga. What happens stays between me and you.
What's going on?
Got a proposition for you. Come work for me, nigga. You'll never be another bum in your life.
What's this?
Well, that's my blood pressure medicine, man.
You think I'm stupid? You high as a kite. Stupid bitches.
Well, words on the streets that he was in a gang, and I guess his enemies got to him first.
He claim I know everything. You know damn well I don't know everything. Alright, keep your sick ass at home then.
One thing that I've noticed is that you're respected in your neighborhood. Around here, people love you and they respect you.
If you ever talk back to me again, I'll kill your ass.
But it's my block, you heard? You said what? Deep handle business shit on my pillow.
I used to get high. Talking about so high, I didn't know whether I was talking about going. Bitch ass nigga, where my sister at? Bitch! Recognize me?
Hey, y'all, come on, let's go. Come on. Shit, you on flat.
This shit ain't gonna end well, I can tell you that.
She's lying.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You know you're gonna be rocking with the sounds of my guy, the family, Young B tonight, y'all. Let's roll.
All right, y'all, we are back on the Monee Phillips show. So look, man, we finna play some of this Young B. This album is out. Man, we gonna play something. I'm gonna let you introduce your album. Tell them what you got going on.
Legacy out now. Make sure y'all go get it. I only got one feature on there. I got shout out to my boy Jada Kiss.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For tapping in, getting on the project for me. Right now we finna get into Elvis.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thumb in my till like I'm playing guitar. Bought me a ring cause she know I'm a star. Can't see the hate cause them getting too far. Yeah, I'ma make the cat all mine, no selfish. Pull on your bundles and grind on my pelvis. King of my city, I feel like I'm Elvis. Play with them numbers, I'm doing logistics. Trap in the morning and bring home a biscuit. I was too broke, I had to fix it. Cut all that vibe and she hate that she missed it. Double the season, I copped the Chanel. Red dope boy, I don't need no scale. Double down shell like Taco Bell. Pull up all white but it don't look pale. These niggas doing too much for the camera. Talking in codes, I'm watching my grandma. Rack sitting up like the back on the camera. That boy lit like the top of the counter. 2,500 up here, that's all. Thumb in my till like I'm playing guitar. Bought me a ring cause she know I'm a star. Can't see the hate cause them getting too far. Scraping that pot trying to give me some food. I got them flavors, take you to the moon. Pack like a movie, this shit coming soon. Cut me a split in the middle of June. Had to get focused, I'm back on my mission. Lately she tripping, I'm back on my pimpin'. Boot up the beam while I stand by the dishes. All of that water, it look like Pacific. Ain't from the shop, but we slide with them poles. I'm trying to make it to see all my goals. Serve me a bag before I hop on the road. Just charge 500 for a 5-minute show. Flying down south with a bad bitch. Pipe down, you ain't living nothing like this. Bands in the right, put the rollie on the left wrist. I ain't winning line, cause my name on the list. I done seen niggas fall out over her. I done seen niggas switch up on their bro. I done seen dope boys in the same code. I done seen Fink put drugs in they know. Yeah, I'ma make the cat all mine, no selfish. Pull on your bundles and grind on my pelvis. King of my city, I feel like I'm Elvis. Play with them numbers, I'm doing logistics. Trap in the morning and bring home a biscuit. I was too broke, I had to fix it.
Back it up, Toretto.
There you go.
Slid out the way too much dripping and flexing. You got the number, you know you can test me. Like you in red, it bring out your senses. Don't leave me on red, you see what I sent you. Hold up the rollie, that one of my trophies. Came from the bottom, the rim zigging on me. I'm doing better than zigging that old me. Speaking loyalty, but then show me. Yeah. Hoping no day get better. Wake up and chasing the cheddar. Yeah. Blink on the floor with the beam on the dresser. Drop 16, nigga chill for the piece. We ain't even gon' add in the chain. Fresh at the mud, had to clean my feet. I was just walking right through that rain. Tired of running, I'm feeling too drained. All on my own and nobody came. I was going broke, losing my brain. I don't really like the top of my pain. Right, nigga, I'ma pop my shit. Legs in the air, show the just wanna kick it. Got an attitude when it meets she miss it. You ain't fuck for me like this in a minute. Flew to Miami, blowing gas on the beach. Feel flow view, got sand on my feet. Push star whip, I ain't worried about a key. Wanna see me, gotta pay that fee. I'm on vacation the rest of the week. Blow out her back while she look at the trees. Brand new Gucci, I'm rocking them G's. You ain't my dog, these niggas be fleas. Streets playing with my feelings. Tryna trick me out my spot. I done seen in these folks. You know, do you cold when this shit get too hot? I know how it really feel when they in your crib. Police looking for them blocks. Pour down in the field, take you across the bridge, young nigga don't get caught. Count up the cable, on lit like a counter. I'm on the TV, don't switch up the channel. He don't mean rule like she ain't got no manners. Don't do it right, then little mama get canceled. Know what I'm worth, I'm protecting the brand. Always pulled up and I did what I can. He talking down, then that ain't your man. He can't say my word, then stand. Always
Look, man, that's all right. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now who he sound like. Now, just in case y'all didn't listen to it. If you put a sound to it, you think about one of our artists that's out there, I think he sound like Yo Gotti. What y'all think? I thought he sounded like Yo Gotti. If you think he just voice is not just as strong as him, but it's there. It's right there.
I done heard that before.
Yeah, you sound like Yo Gotti. I'm looking like, oh, yeah, you a grown up, man, y'all be. I don't blame you. Do your thing. Doing the right way. You doing it right, man. I'm telling y'all, make sure y'all check this man out. He doing this thing. So tell everybody how they can copy the album and everything.
If you got Spotify, you can get on Spotify. Apple Music for the iPhone users. Tidal. YouTube Music. I got it on there free too for the ones that don't like to pay no money.
With.
Yeah. The ones be looking for something free. But no, my distributor, man, they put it on so many. I don't even know where it's all at. Just to be honest, my kids be coming up, pulling me. Hey, Daddy, your song on here? Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah. So just type Legacy, Mr. 901, and it's gonna come up.
All right. So tell them any website they can follow you. Social media and all the platforms.
Everything, Young B, Mr. 901. My website, biolink.com/Young B, Mr. 901. You can see everything there. My Snapchat, social media, merch, the album, my latest videos.
Okay.
I put everything on there.
All right,
so,
all right.
Yeah.
So, man, make sure y'all check my guy out. He doing great things, man. I'm so thankful that you came back on the Monee Phillips
I
show.
had to.
Man, you know, I always love when people come back and support me. You know, this is the place to be, man. You know, support everybody's business. Make sure y'all grow. Like I said, man, at the beginning of 23, I want to help so many different people. But also, I had a young lady tonight that had baked me 2 cakes, y'all, 2 cakes. So look, we're gonna test the cake out tonight, and next Friday we'll be able to tell y'all about the taste of the cakes. And these 2 cakes, one is a mocha cake, and the other one is a raspberry lemon vanilla cake, and it's so gorgeous, y'all. Y'all gotta see it. I will post the pictures. We'll have Chris take pictures, so we'll post it on the Facebook page and website. But I want to thank Miss Carrie Campbell to making the cakes for the Monee Phillips show. Appreciate you, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man. This lady here always, she's a work of art, man. She from making clothes to making different things. I always have made clothes for us to walk the runway. And I seen her cooking, and I said, Miss Carrie. She said, "No, you the one cooking all the food." I said, "No, I love to cook too." But when I seen her making these cakes and everything, she said, "I tell you what, Monee," she said, "I want to make a cake for the Monee Phillips show." And I brought her here tonight. So my guests tonight get a chance to get a piece, and I'm going to contact them and ask them how they like the cake, of course.
Can I try both?
Yeah, you can try both. I got 2. I'm trying to lose weight. I don't know what y'all talking about. I've been doing squats and everything. I'm trying to lose these pounds, baby. Got to be 46 this year. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, I appreciate y'all supporting me. And if you out there would like to do something for the Monee Phillips show to help you grow your business, this is what I'm here for. Of course, we do the show every Friday night, 8 p.m. We on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. You can download the app, SVP Network. Make sure y'all check out the website, themoneephillipsshow.com. Got all my pictures and shows there. Of course, we always doing great things. Of course, we are working every weekend. We always got something going on. Of course, me and the team will be out tomorrow. We'll be at the award show at the Oak Grove Church tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're honoring 10 young ladies tomorrow, and we'll be doing a red carpet. Also tomorrow night, we will be at the Rocking Chair. Just in case y'all know what a Rocking Chair is, we on Elvis Presley. It's the old Hawaiian Island building. Just in case y'all remember you might roll by there and say, "Oh, that's the Rocking Chair." So that's the Rocking Chair, y'all. So look, we'll be there tomorrow night. We have Chick Rogers. She will be performing live tomorrow. So, man, old school, you know what I'm saying? But we'll be in the building, of course, the Monee Phillips show. Always working hard, doing great things. I want to thank DJ Styles, man, my team. We got Chris Jefferson over here, Victor, man. We always grinding. Darren Carter, man, all of us be taking these great pictures and videos, and I be doing the wonderful interviews, of course, doing these events. And I really appreciate y'all for allowing me to be there present. Man, I just can't thank y'all enough. I want to send a shout out to Rip Entertainment for putting me in position in these wonderful movies, man. Amazing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Being the lead role of Queen Angie. Had the cast last Friday on here, and we was talking about Queen Angie. I really appreciate y'all supporting me. Of course, it goes up from there, from Neighborhood Dope Man. I'm in that movie, just in case y'all didn't know. I was the rent lady.
Shout out Criminal
Of course,
Bay.
so Kareem got another movie is coming out, and we just watched the premiere last night called Toxic Affair, and Kareem is starring in that one also, and I'm in that movie. And then we are getting ready to make another movie that y'all just found out that I will be playing the secretary in this movie. So, man, look. What a great opportunity to be able to be a part of something great. You just never know. And we got some dope people that's going to be on that movie as well with Pastor Troy. Y'all don't want to miss him. We got a lot of celebrities that's constantly popping up everywhere. We don't know who all going to be on that movie, but just know it's going down. And Tubi TV group, man, I'm telling you, they be letting them movies up, and they letting us know what they think about us, but they also letting us know the critics and how they can boost us up with all the different things that goes on in the movie. So just in case you didn't check out the movie, it's called Queen Angie. Download the app on Tubi TV. That's where you can download. You can download on your phone if you have regular cable. You can either download it on your TV. So you can't miss it. It's free, y'all. It's free. Just y'all. It's free. It's free. Watch the movie, y'all. Neighborhood Dope Man, Queen Edge. I really appreciate everything that y'all have done. Keep watching the show. 8 p.m. every Friday night. Make sure y'all support me. Book your spots. February is open, so make sure y'all tune in and get in on this show so y'all can support yourself and help each other. Until then, I will see y'all for another dope show next Friday. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
We're gonna make you fall in love with SVP TV.